when the developer announced No Man's Sky, a lot of people was hyped about that game, but not me. I didn't like the graphic at the beginning, but it's not up subject right here. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Squall Ranger. Today we're gonna talk about my thoughts about No Man's Sky's next, the other two, and Dead Space 4. First of all, don't be confused. They didn't announce the other two and the Dead Space 4 game, okay? So it's just on my wishful game. So, just like I said in the beginning, many people was hyped about No Man's Sky because the guy behind that game told us a lot of great things about it. And some great YouTuber played the demo of it, of No Man's Sky, before it's released. They like it, but it's them. So, the game was released on August 2, 2016, and it turns out that that game was not good at all. That game was just crap. Nothing they promised was in the game. But because the marketing was so good and people were so excited about this game, they made a lot of money. So they don't lose money. The company Halo Games, they see us gamers don't like No Man's Sky, right? So they said that they're not gonna let us down. So after 2 years, they redeemed themselves by making a very great update, it's like a new game of the No Man's Sky, and it's called No Man's Sky's Next. This is the game that should be on the first release. So the moral of this is we are human, error can happen. So it's great, you know. And it's not like it was in the first release. So now we got it's not only first person shooter. You can see the character now. It's third person. You know, it's full. So more people gonna love it. More people gonna enjoy that game. So I have to say, bravo, Halo Games, bravo. Now let's talk about our wishful games, the other two and Dead Space 4. The other was hype. They sold like 2 million copies. So I think they didn't lose money. But we all know that game was not very good. That game was not a very good game because it was too short, and the gameplay was not really good. But me, honestly, I think the other was not that bad the way people were hating on it, you know. So they need to redeem themselves by giving us the other two. You feel me? That game really need a sequel. Hey, don't forget about the graphic. The graphic of that game was so good. They show us they got some very, very, very a lot of potential about that. And I mentioned that on my last video about best graphic on PlayStation 4. Yeah, the other two, I talk about the other. I talk about the other about graphic. I made a list about best graphic game on the PlayStation 4, and I mentioned the other. So, I hope you go check it. Now, the Dead Space series. What the hell are you doing, EA? You made a lot of money in Dead Space 1. And Dead Space 2, okay. Dead Space 3 was not what you expected, but it didn't sell well, okay. But that doesn't mean to let the fan base of the series down. EA, come on, seriously. Don't forget. Don't you see what happened with the No Man's Sky, guys? EA, I'm talking to you, EA. Don't you see what happened with No Man's Sky? And if you check many critics, a lot of people begging for Dead Space 4. Come on, EA. Don't just think about only money, okay? And I'm 100% sure you will make money if you help the developer develop Dead Space 4. And once again, for the other two and Dead Space 4, just see what happened with No Man's Sky, guys. No Man's Sky is next. They fucked up at the first time, but they redeem themselves. They give us a very good game, and people love it. People enjoy it. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Don't just say money don't come first. Hello Game got now respect. So don't rush only for money, and you will have respect, and the money will flow. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please hit the like button. You're gonna help me a lot. And if you don't want to miss the next video, please subscribe. See you next time.